Die!
You have business here? Don't tell me Jarl sent you. Erlov sent you, did he? Figure. He can't be bothered to come check on his own project, so he sends someone who knows nothing about it. And this is supposed to help? No offense to you, friend. It's not your fault. And perhaps you can help. If you can figure out how to use the pillar, I'd be thrilled. You're welcome to try your hand at it. That's what we're calling it, only because we don't know what it really is, or was. It's magical, we know that much. Enchanted somehow. We think it's a lock of some sort, but haven't been able to figure out how it works. All I can say for sure is that it reacts to magic, badly most of the time. Several mages were hurt attempting to cast spells at it. It's at the bottom of the ruins, if you wish to try your luck. Be careful, though. It could be quite hazardous to your health. Best to play it safe. No complex magic. Stick to basic spells with... It's connected to the rest of the chamber. I've given up trying to figure it out. It's just beyond us. Why Denel stays down there, I have no idea. The Imperial City... This place has been nothing but trouble as far as I'm concerned. Since we disposed of the creatures that had taken up residence here, it's been nothing but a fight to figure out how the place works. The pillar has had us stumped for more than a week now, not to mention the injuries it's caused. What a waste of my talents.
sent you in to try your hand at the thing, have they? I don't know how much Skaliel told you. We know that it reacts to magic, but every time we've tried, the thing shocks whomever cast the spell. It hasn't been fatal for anyone yet, but we stopped trying after the first few attempts. I can tell you, it really hurt. The only thing we haven't figured out is the markings. See them on the walls? They must relate to the pillar, but I don't know how. If we had some sort of reference, something to compare them to, we might be able to decipher them, but we lack anything like that. Skaliel might have a book that would be useful, but she's been sulking over the way Earloff's been treating her. Perhaps you could ask her for it. You got the book, eh? Good for you. I've given up trying to deal with her for now. I'll tell you what, I'll take the book, and then if you can read me the inscriptions, I'll see if I can find translations for them. Now that I have the book, I can try and translate what's on the walls here. The Fighters Guild thing at Desolate Mine went... Okay, what do you need? Okay. This is kind of exciting, don't you think? Okay. According to this, it translates to from fire. Okay. This is kind of exciting, don't you think? Okay. Mafre seems to translate to frost. Okay. This is kind of exciting, don't you think? Now that I have... Okay. Here we are. Magicka darkens. That's an odd one. Perhaps it's not a literal translation, then. Is there another inscription like it? Okay. This is kind of exciting, don't you think? It's my... Okay. It means Magicka shines. Taken in context with the other inscription about Magicka darkening, perhaps there's an alternate... If we assume it means Magicka waxes, then a spell increasing Magicka might be what we need. Something that fortifies it, perhaps. It means Magicka darkens. Considering the other inscription, it could be translated to mean Magicka wanes, along with Magicka wax. Perhaps a spell that damages magic. Okay. This is kind of exciting, don't you think? It means magicka shines. Taken in context with the other, if we assume it means magicka waxes, then a spell is... Okay. This is kind of exciting, don't you think? Be careful in here.
We should get moving.
I'm your...
I won't...
What do you... I'll...
Rest easy until Martin is safe at Cloud Ruler Temple.
Of course. May the Night Mother always watch over you.
Go ahead. Okay. It means Magicka darkens. Considering the other inscription, it could be translated to mean Magicka wanes, along with Magicka waxes. Perhaps a spell that damages Magicka is what you're looking for. Okay. This is kind of exciting, don't you think? Well, someone will need to see where this goes. I think you should go. If there are any discoveries to be made, be careful and watch your step. Go ahead, please. Farewell.
What's that you... That looks important, whatever it is. I think you've really found something. You'd best get that to Erlov back at the Imperial City as... What a waste of my talents.
I am yours to command, O great listener. What's this? Some sort of alien artifact? Well, well, Romanus was right in sending you out there. Good work. I'll be sure and put in a good word for you. Good work getting that straightened out. I'm glad someone finally came along that was able to make progress with it. You too. My pleasure, really. Good work at Vatican. Jorol is quite pleased with the information now coming in about the site. There is another predicament, which I believe you can all... Excellent. You have become most reliable, and in order to deal with the apparent growing problem of necromancers in Cyrodiil, the Council needs as much information as possible. The Mystic Archives have been consulted with minimal success. Guild members are investigating other avenues, but I believe more can be learned here. What little we know makes no sense in a larger context. For example, why was Falcar, who we know now to be part of this cult of necromancers, in possession of black soul gems? The Archmage has other reports of these gems being associated with necromancers, but we do not know why. We don't even know what they do. We have overlooked these questions because we are so focused on rooting out the necromancers as quickly as possible. I'd like you to speak with Tarmina at the Mystic Archives. She is our specialist on Magica Arcana and has been helping gather information. I believe we have been asking her the wrong questions, taxing her too much with vague attempts to make sense of all that we know. Speak with her specifically about these black soul gems. If she knows anything about an insight into their origins may lead us to... You become more valuable to the guild with each passing day. Accept these... Have you heard? Adamus Philida has been killed. Her expertise in arcane knowledge and lore could be... She can likely be found in the archives now, poring through materials on necromancy. Report back as soon as you can.
Greetings, Conjurer. Look, if you're here for information, I'm afraid you'll have to find it on your own. I'm swamped right now, up to my ears in necromancy. Not practicing it, mind you. Wouldn't want anyone to think I was involved in that sort of thing. I simply meant researching it. Oh, of course you... No doubt the Council is trying to get you to bother me further. I ran Karanya out of here just a short while ago and told them to leave me alone. I keep telling them I can't produce results if I'm not given any time. I'm not used to working under conditions like this. Help? No offense, but I don't see how you can do that. Unless you'd like to take some of this work off my shoulders, I'm beyond help. But I do appreciate the sentiment. If there's anything specific you need, that may be more reasonable than just asking me about necromancers. Now that is a bit more specific. Finally, something I can respond to. Let me think for a moment. Ah, yes, there's one obscure text that references these gems. I believe it's still around here someplace. Unless Falkar never returned. The name of the book is Necromancer's Moon. I'm unclear on the origins of the text, but it does involve these gems you're interested in. I'm afraid you'll have to find it yourself. I'm so out of sorts with all these requests, I've lost track of most everything. It's very distressing. I believe you'll find it quite helpful once... Why all the fuss now? I thought it would have died down by now, what with the ban on the practice of necromancy and the guild being in place for as long as it had. And yet, suddenly everyone shows up on my doorstep, needing information immediately. Never mind that I might have things on my own to... I don't know what Archmage Traven has against necromancy, but the first thing he did after taking over the Mages Guild was to ban its practice. Good day.
I am never too busy for good talk.
A most interesting text, is it not? We are fortunate that at least one necromancer took the time to record the information. I am unfamiliar with a shade of the Revenant described within the book, but I was never one to dabble in the more, shall we say, amoral art. You may take that with you for now, if you wish. The Council may have use for it. Please, you too.
Yes, I'm Boderi Ferrano, Mages Guild. Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or two. If you seek additional training, I cannot help. De Gale, however, knows more than anyone. If you... go... Archmage Traven is the first. Other arcane train... Take care.
Has Tarmina been of use in gathering information about the Necrom? Excellent work. I believe this will be of use to the Council. I shall make sure they're made aware of its I've never heard of this Shade of the Revenant. Some sort of celestial phenomenon? If that's correct, then Bothil would most likely know something about it, as the caretaker of the orrery. She should be on university grounds. A most fascinating contraption. Bothil is one of the few who understands how it worked and kept it running. Only quality goods. Take
Greetings,
care.
Conjurer. Hello there. Is there some... I've heard things, to be sure, but I don't really know anything about them. Is it true that some of our guildmates were killed? Oh, how horrible! I heard that Saurus Aranim made himself quite a bit of money recently. He seems very happy about it. Revenant, you say? And it represents something in the heavens? It sounds familiar. Let me think. Ah, yes, now I remember. Falkar was here some time ago asking about just such a thing. Said it was for research. He had a large sheaf of notes with him about it. I'm afraid I didn't have any more advice for him than I do for you. With the Ori in such a state of disrepair, I have no point of reference. Falcar did leave this behind. I think it fell from his notes as he left. I didn't pay it much attention, but perhaps it will be of use to you. Good day. Farewell.
I hope I can... So, Falcar expressed interest in this revenant as well, and left this note behind, did he? Perhaps we should look into it for more clues. This lists several locations. The first is the Dark Fissure, which I recognize. It's a cave in the mountains, south of Cheydinhal. If there is indeed an altar there, as the note suggests, I believe this cave is directly related to the contents of the book. Go to the Dark Fissure the next time this shade occurs. Search for any connection to what we've learned, and report back. Please, be careful. Anything you find is of no use to us if you do not survive. I believe we are dealing with powerful forces here. Do not put yourself in harm's way if it can be avoided. Be careful. The Black Worm will feast on your soul, mortal. Ah! Must have been the wind. Nothing to worry about, I guess. Just my eyes playing tricks on me.
Whatever it was, it's gone now.
Showing your face was the last mistake you'll ever make.
arms! To arms! Show me what you've got.
Damn rats always skirting around in the shadows, making me jumpy. Ugh!
Greetings, conjurer.
To what do I owe this?
Have you been to the Dark Fissure yet? So you saw them. The altars must be infused with some kind of power to change over the soul gems. I shall pass the news on to the Council. Most troubling indeed to know that these are not merely myth. I also fear their numbers may be greater than we believe. You have again performed admirably. You are conjurer no more. Guild members shall... Seek out Archmage Traven. He is You too. It is a privilege.
Look at the muscles on you.
Fine greetings to you. I imagine be seeing you.
Greetings. It is high time that we met face to face, don't you think? Raminus has told me good things about you. You have advanced quickly and show great promise. I now intend to put your talents to a more direct test. I have a difficult task that you can, perhaps, assist with. Are you prepared to be... Very good. Let me explain what is at stake. The Council of Mages has been aware of the increased necromancer activity in Cyrodiil for some time. It had been our position to sit back and watch what unfolded, but that time has clearly passed. We cannot tolerate these attacks on the Guild. Most of our information on the necromancers has come from an informant inside the cult itself, a Guild member who offered to infiltrate their ranks. Yes, and we have for quite some time. Though the information he has provided is limited, it has given us a sense of their scope and power. The Council was initially reluctant to believe the information was reliable, but with recent events, they have little choice but to trust it. I fear that our informant is in danger, and that is why I have called you here. The lack of reports from Mucianus has disturbed the Council, and they are now concerned about the legitimacy of his information. A group of battle mages were dispatched to Mucianus's last known location with the intent of bringing him in for questioning. I argued against it, but eventually agreed to maintain order in the Council. I regret that decision, and that is why I wish to send you there. I fear the battle mages may mistreat Mucianus if they do not mistake him for one of the many necromancers no doubt present in the ruin. I wish for you to find Mucianus and ensure his safe return. Please, hurry. The battle mages will arrive there soon. If for any reason they are unsuccessful, Mucianus's life will go now. And bring word to me as soon as... Mucianus last reported being sent to the ruins of Nenyon Twill, south of the Imperial City, south of the White Rose River, nearly halfway to the border of Elsewhere. I'm afraid I know nothing more about the location. Thank you. Know that I would not ask such a thing of you if I did not feel it was urgent, or that it was beyond your capability. I shall await. I admit to sharing the common enthusiasm for the arena. It is barbaric, but the Nenyon Twill awaits you. Make haste. Mucianus is in danger.
Please, by all means. You have my ear, citizen.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. A good price for a good... You got a great... That's more... Good... You've made... An excellent bug. You got a great deal. That's more than... You've made a... That's a fair deal. A good price for a good customer. That's a good... You got a... You drive a hard bargain. That's more than I'd usually pay. You got... Good price. That's a fair deal. A fine transaction. A good price. You drive. That's more than I'd usually pay. You've made a good bit of gold. A fine transaction. That's a fair. That seems a fair price. Thank you. Good day.
Go ahead.
Fifth Rocker, Battle Mage, sent by the Council to find this. He must have told them we were coming. We've got to get our hands on him before he tells them anything else. Who the blazes are you any— Has the Council gone mad, sending you here alone? There's no time. The others. I'm the only one left. The necromancers retreated further in, but we've got to follow them. There's no time to— Follow me! Well met. Have you heard anything more about... Be seeing you.
What do you think you're doing?
This ends here.
Knights of the Nine! Oh, you poor dear. I'm afraid you're late to the party. The guest of honor has already left. And I do hate to disappoint you, but Musianus is in no condition to be leaving. He's a worm thrall now, and shall be quite content here. A grim fate indeed. But one does not cross the Order of the Black Worm without suffering greatly for it. I shall tell the Master that you were here looking for him. Perhaps I'll bring him your head as an offering. Where are you?
He was here a second ago.
For Kinnereth and the Nine!
Am I supposed to be in your blood? What's the matter? Getting tired?
Knights of the Nine!
You'll never get me down!
My sword for the dragon.
Parakatosh on the Nine!
Good evening, sir. I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm!
Talos on the Nine!
What can I do for you? Things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage. They're more structured, but everyone's... Goodbye.
Hello, magician.
What news of your task? Your face looks grim. What? By the Nine, and there was nothing you could do for him? What a horrible fate. I cannot imagine how they could do that to him. So many lives. I thank you for trying to save him. Milona Umbranox is better off without that irresponsible husband. Before we continue, you should speak to Raminus Polus about your advance. You too.
Welcome. Hello, magician. Well met. Your role within the guild becomes ever more essential. You have now attained the... Take your time. Your tasks now come directly. Farewell.
Well met.
Good to see you. It is fashionable.
There is an urgent matter which requires your personal attention. This task falls to you and only you. Are you prepared to... Count Hasseldor of Skingrad has contacted the Council. He claims to have information that is vital to us. He has requested that you personally travel to Skingrad to obtain this. I cannot stress how important it is that our relationship with Hasseldor be preserved. Count Hasseldor awaits your arrival.
Look at the muscles on you.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? A good price. You've made a good bit of gold. That seems a fair price. An excellent... You've made a... You got a great deal there. You got a great deal. You've made a... That seems a fair price. You got a great... That's a...